Good enough. Gravity. Forget how come then. This your clothes never dry. Well, they hang. I don't like keep clothes that side. Well, they hang. Because my head is big. Let's see how come.
Trick back a little bit just to make sure that we know where the actual true trend is and that we're not analyzing.
Please, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. What's going on?
No be only you, class never start.
Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks.
My power bank keep.
You did that side, do it, keeper. Carry now be this carry.
How far good evening, everyone? Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, we are with you.
Please, everybody should
we
mute.
can hear you.
Everybody should mute. Beck. So, today is it's just going to be about question and answer stuff like that. You get like revision and all that. So, but we're talking about let me just have a brief explanation some things that I do in maintaining my own psychology and some other things, discipline and all that. Now, talking about discipline and psychology. I have rules and I make plans on the way I should. You understand? So making rules can actually like, for example, the mistakes whereby you do, you can actually make some rules that will make you limit those mistakes that you do in the market. You understand? That has been discipline. Like those rules can actually like help you in being disciplined, the way you react and more. Who are you? Who are all these people say?
But they disturb you.
It's what they said.
Uh-uh.
So, like I was saying, the rules that you're making should be something that will help you in stopping or limiting the mistakes you always do for market. You understand? And talking about psychology, you understand? Now, making those plans and plans, what I mean by plans is by having plans of a particular capital you want to trade with, stuff like that, how many lots and how you reach this particular if you ETP stuff. Let me just show you some example of what I mean because I posted something like that a long time ago. I think last week, not a long time ago. I think last week about the plans and all that. If you find this thing now, with my notes. Okay. See, in here, this is about this last year. Then I was calculating this money management is about plans too. Yeah, how you take trade, I can't devise stuff like that. Let me just show you the recent ones. Uh, okay, 5,000, okay. So these just like plans. These are all the plans that I do in a particular like if you have accounts or money management stuff. So you could make some plans on how you will reach that particular account. You understand? So all these one will actually help you together with the rules because rules will help you. For example, now making this type of rule for like I have a 5,000 account that I wanted to trade. Okay, this is the 5,000 account. This I want to take the 5,000 account. Take the 5,000 to 50K, stuff like that. How many trades you're going to take, you understand? So all these is like plans, then together with rules, how you're going to like manage this particular plan with these rules. No revenge trading, 2 trade a day, max 3, 2 SL day close, which means if you take 2 SL that day, you closed, you will not trade like that day again. Avoid night trade because if you notice night trade is always something that is slow and the movement is not really clear together with spread. So stuff like that. Avoid high impact news. All the CPI stuff like that. You can't actually predict the where the market wants to go to, stuff like that. So you just have to avoid it. Don't trade against the trend. Another rule. Take high probability setup, which means a setup that you have like high probability, which you don't have to like gaze setup. Travis start thinking if the setup will work out or it won't work out, you get. So these things are the things that will actually help you. These are the things that can actually help you. You can see trading rules that I made a long time ago too. Standard trading plan. So all these one, if you like take these things serious, it can actually help you too. So I think from today, I believe you guys should like make plans and rules and follow. It knows not about not about making plans. Making plans and respecting your plans is part of the discipline. Because if you make plans and you don't respect the plan you're not being disciplined. But if you respect it, then you're being disciplined. I don't know if you understand, but you can ask your questions now. If you have any question, just raise your hand together. About the last things that we talked about. Mark.
Okay. Good evening.
Mhm.
My question is this. Okay, let me just use Pigeon. The way you were teaching us, because you divided the classes into four sets. So that first time you were teaching us structure. The second one, I was expecting liquidity. Yes, you taught it. And the third one, I was expecting you to emphasize more on how to get a correct POI. But I didn't see that because I was not in the last class before this now. When I watched the video, I didn't see it. You just did a top-down analysis because I was expecting that one to be how to pick a correct and valid POI, but I didn't see that.
When
So
I talk, please, when I talked about liquidity, didn't you hear me when I explained the pattern we trade, the POI, how we pick our POIs, about breaker block and other blocks?
yes. But what I was expecting was that you know that what you said in the top to down analysis, you just said if we look at the weekly time frame and we just see that
I
it's
didn't
going
mention
bullish
weekly
or
time
bearish.
frame. I didn't mention. See, if I'm talking about top down analysis, you guys should stop mentioning a particular time frame because they explained something like this before, whereby there is no specific time frame in doing top down analysis. This is just like going a time frame. This is just going a time frame that is showing you everything that is happening in the chart for you to get
Okay.
where the market is going to. So I didn't teach you guys going to weekly time frame.
Okay, because that is where I'm getting it wrong. Please, what I'm just want to say is that you should just emphasize more. Like, if we want to start the chart analyzing, like example of seeing the chart bullish on the weekly time frame. So, like, where do we expect? Is it that we just go down to 1 hour or any time frame and be looking for buys?
You should open BTC. Now,
Yes.
you have to open a time frame that is showing you everything that is happening in this BTC for you to do a top down analysis, get where the market is heading to. Now, if you open 1 week here, market is not probably showing you, like, okay, yeah, but not really. Let's just open 1 month. Now, 1 month is showing everything whereby you see the past things and how market has been reacting. And here you can see the market has been reacting from breakout block for the first stage. And here also, breakout block here. Same thing that happened here now. Yeah. Same thing that happened here is also happening here. That's why I said watch your charts. Learn the way market moves. It's about the way market structure, stuff like that. Here now, market did not actually touch this particular block because the liquidity is a breaker block. Same thing here. This liquidity is a bit far from this breaker block. Now understand that this is higher time frame and this is like a big momentum. The market is like coming down. So if that the last time I took this particular, I've been trading BTC for a long time. So what happened is that there was other block here. This reaction inside this zone. So market just had to use it to continue the buy. Same thing that happened here. You can say that I marked the breaker block. I was actually waiting for the breaker block to be touched. But I continued buying from a zone up here because I saw that market has been repeating the same thing happening for me to continue. Right from here, market is bullish. I have a bias, which is what bullish, whereby I don't already get my expectation now is bullish market because already here happening here and what's currently happening here. This is about studying what market we follow what market do. We know the control market. You study what
Yes.
the movement. Same thing wey dey happen here now fit happen for BT for good. Yeah, it happen or good. You go still correct it, you go still learn from what happened there. Let me show you. Good. I think if you dey trade go, you go understand wetin Let me monitor. You guys should pardon network.
It's like your network is bad.
Oh, God. Okay, good. Okay, here now, let me open good. Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Now, if you check what happened in good here, market has been like making retracement. If you check, see all this in a sudden of charts. Now, if you check 1 day here now, you can see that market has been moving up. If you can watch here, go
Sorry,
up.
sir.
It's still showing
Your chart is not showing.
BTC.
Okay. Is it showing now?
No, boss, it's not showing. It's not showing.
Not yet.
No. It's blank now.
Is it showing?
Are you guys sure it's not your network because the chat was showing before?
It's showing now. It's showing now.
Okay. Now, if you check what happened, like I told you guys, study this. See, anything that happening here. Yeah, is it not showing now? Is your network is showing here? Everybody.
It's showing
I
here. It's
guys see.
showing.
It's not
Is your
showing.
network guy?
Okay, showing up.
Okay. So, like I said, study the chart here. Everything that's happening here, we keep repeating
Okay, it's
itself.
showing now.
So all these movement have repeated itself before. Like I told you guys about BTC. You can see what I explained on BTC about breakout block. You didn't touch the breakout block. Now, if you check here,
Yes.
now, if you watch what happened there, this is a breakout block, but it didn't touch this breakout block here because I was waiting for this other block to be touched, but it didn't touch it. It just like liquidity. After liquidity takeout, immediately market moved up because of the high momentum. Now, if you check here again, same thing repeated here. Same thing now. This was something like I think last month. This thing now didn't touch here. Let me just show you guys. Did not touch the breakout block. You can see that inside there, did not touch the breakout block.
Yes.
So many of us was waiting for this breakout block to be touched. You get, but I missed the entry from this exactly because me I was still waiting for this exact breakout block to be touched. But since I've missed the entry, I try like getting more set up for buy, but many was looking for sell because they think market will still retrace. But since it's something like this, I have seen something like this repeat itself before, so I'll keep buying. So this is what I said: study the chart, and by studying the chart, all these breakout block and all these movements, we see this thing now will still happen another time, and you won't still pick it up. I don't know if you understand.
I understand. Okay, what I'm saying now, the way you normally trade, because most of the times I do see you trading against the trend, and you said trading against the trend
Okay.
is not okay, that we should trade along with the trend. So that was
Okay.
why it's getting me confused. So what I just want to you to help me do is that just show the way you normally analyze, that maybe you just woke up and you just open your chart, then the first thing you want to just look at, then the other things you have to look step by step. That is what I just
Now,
want.
okay, let me just explain. If I open a chart, and that chart I haven't like opened it for a long time. Let me say, let me just open a chart now. I had to like open a bigger time frame showing like the movement to get the movement, you understand? Then
Yes.
follow it up from what I explained in BTC. Check the places that market has been reacting from. if it's from breakout block or if it's from like other blocks, stuff like that. You understand? And check the exact play market is heading to. Now, if like this bias of a thing now is what I'm explaining now. If you get the
Yeah.
bias, it's like getting where the market is heading to. You understand? If it's bullish, you look for what buys. All you are looking for is what buy. I don't know if you understand. Now, talking
Yes.
about then the same thing, the same way you take this particular entry, which is structural liquidity and other block or breakout block, which is the period I taught you guys. The same way you watch
Yes.
it out in bigger time frame. You get so in a place now, we say talking about this against trend of a thing. Let me just say it. This is experience, yeah. But how do I get this experience? This is about knowing the places whereby something we don't do you before you learn it. Like you learn from your mistake. You understand? Now let me say,
Yeah.
for example, now BT, let me say, Be Good is buying something like this now. You have a setup down, something like this now, and market has been doing something like this. You know that this is a trend liquidity.
Yes.
You know that, right? So you
Yes.
expect sell because you have a setup down. Market has been accumulating liquidity. So after this breakout, all you do is like look for setup for this particular sell to take out and know that this is like a short or going against the trend is just like a short buy, a short sell or short buy. Taking out the recent liquidities. You can target this one or this one because you don't know exactly the market will just react from. Because market can actually
Okay.
react from here and still come back and sell and buy. Sorry. You understand? So just for
Yeah.
you not to like get stopped out, let me just show you BTC. BTC last time I was targeting low, but later on I reduced my distance. Let's go. Right. Let's go. Give me my phone. Now, okay, many of you was looking for buy from here. This particular cell here, now, what will happen? This is a liquidity takeout down here. And after this liquidity takeout, we have this high. And I saw many people buying from here. Let me just draw the diagram. This is like the diagram now. Before taking out this particular high, the first pullback, go up. Before taking out this particular high here, we have many pullbacks here. Take it out. You understand?
Yes.
So this is the first pullback here, which is what our liquidity.
Okay.
Now, I saw many people buying from this zone. I saw many people here. I posted for sale, and I saw many people buying from here. Now, see what happened here. See what happened. I marked this structure. Basically, it was from here. No, so the trend started from here. And if you watch, there was just what market keep doing. Then after the breakout, another structure was formed. But I didn't use that trend breakout because what this particular trend liquidity didn't like what will I call it? The structure was not clear, the trend liquidity was not clear. It didn't maintain the line, you understand, for it to mark. But I didn't use that trend because of that. So what I used here was because the liquidity was forming here. And I saw what liquidity take out up here. And before, like I told you guys, what makes a zone valid because is that liquidity takeout. I said it.
Okay.
Now we saw something like liquidity takeout up here. And now before grabbing before going down now, you saw a pullback down. Now going up is taking out this particular pullback here and mitigating your breakout block and selling down. I don't know if you understand. This is like having that mindset of coming back to take out liquidity before the buy.
Yes. Okay. That means I must see a liquidity take out, a break of structure before a pull.
That liquidity take out makes your zone more valid. Here now, for you to pick that this particular zone, this zone now, even if you want to pick this zone now, this structure, this liquidity here, liquidity take out here makes that zone more valid. If you check some of the zone that I pick, you will see liquidity take out. Let me just show you.
What I want to also ask, is it a must that before okay, let me just say, if it's a buy, is it a must that it must give an invalid putback before a break of structure? Or sometimes it will give a break of structure before the liquidity and break structure again?
I don't understand your question, please.
Okay, from this one, the way you are showing me now, I just saw that it gave a liquidity take out before it gave an invalid pullback, incomplete pullback, then broke structure. That incomplete pullback was the liquidity. So the way I'm asking
wait, please. Anything I'm mentioning, please mention it that. What do you mean by incomplete pullback? Is it the first pullback?
Yes, that first pullback.
Okay.
What I'm asking is that before a break of structure, must it give that first pullback, or sometimes it will just break structure before it give the first pullback?
Were you here when I explained about liquidity and all that?
I watched the video. I was not in a class. I watched the video.
I said we have two patterns. We have, for example, first pullback before breaking instruction. The first pattern, then come back for liquidity take out and buy. This is the first pattern. Second pattern is if you don't see that first pullback, things like this, liquidity sweep, break the structure entirely. You can look for market will just give you pullback, go up, then come back now to pick your zone and buy. Do you understand now?
Okay. Yes.
So let me just explain about this particular many people want see this is like expectations, yeah. This is something you should have in mind. Bigger time frame tells a lot. Bigger time frame tells you a lot. You get even if I want to even if I want to close this trade here, I have a lot. You understand? This is about 1 to 8, but this is like a string. I can just take my GPA. So let me just explain why I took this trade here.
Okay.
You know that this trade has been moving down. Like I said, please, anything will happen for market, study it. All these things now, yeah. All these things, I've been seeing all these things before. See what happened there now. In some cases now, let me just show you. For example, now we have a zone down. Now, for example, this zone now is invalid. This zone now is invalid. For example, market is selling down to take out this flow. Now, this zone now is you have a demand zone here and it's invalid. See what market will do. Market will give a pullback. This is as if you want to buy. In lower time frame, you will see a change of character. It looks like a change of character. Now, market will pick that zone. You pick a zone near it because that change of character is like liquidity takeout. And what? Sell down. If you check any invalid zones, if there was something like a pullback, then before taking it out, even market wants like, for example, now market they go up and wants to like for example, now this is like for example, this is like liquidity zone. Market will just do something like this, go up and sell down to their particular POI and buy. This is something that the market will keep repeating. Now, if you check here, market was respecting what? Market was respecting this particular zone. You understand? Market was respecting this particular zone. But this is not a value zone because market is selling down. Market is what? Bearish. You understand? So I have to
Yeah.
just look for those pullbacks whereby market they retrace back to mitigate. I don't have any intention for market to go all the way up like this. You understand? So I just have to look for this liquidity takeout here and look for the recent like here now I can just call this a breakout block. Why? Because there was a reaction from here. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
So this is a bigger time frame. This is what bigger time frame tells me. So that's why I went on lower time frame. I gave you guys. I don't know if you guys saw the setup last night for sell.
Yes,
The
on
first
BTC.
sell, the first no, this is USDGPY. On the first sell
Okay.
got stopped at. I look for another setup for sell again because I trust here. Now another thing that gave me like more confidence because market was if you see if you check well, whenever market start accumulating this trend liquidity stuff, there is always like a breakout, then it started moving down and all that. You understand? If you check here now, if you watch, market has been like accumulating this trend stuff going up before reaching our particular zone. Another thing, this zone that I marked as my liquidity, this if you check, I marked that liquidity in bigger time frame, right? But in lower time frame now, see what it's giving me. It's giving me structural liquidity and other block. This particular, where is the first pullback before taking this low? This is the first pullback. Then come back and take out the low. I don't know if you understand. Yeah.
Yes.
So all this is there was a liquidity sweep up here.
Okay.
So all this is something you need to really check up on. All this in the repeat itself. So I'm still looking for sell. Still looking for sell in this particular I gave how many setup yesterday? I gave 4 setup. And all of them. This one I got TP. This one still moving, but a lot of retracement. I can actually close this one. This one TP2. Good. TP. So this thing is something I gave you guys yesterday, but if you check, I believe some of you can actually go and practice. So if you have any other question, Ugo Chuku.
Okay, thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
So my first question is when there is a like external high and prices, let's say in an uptrend, and price is like going upwards, then price breaks the external high and the internal structure at the same time and gives a pullback above both of them. Where are we going to take our buy from? Is it from the external, the other block, the breaker block of the external high, or the internal structure?
Please, I don't understand. Please explain.
Can you go to your state so you can draw like diagrams?
Okay. Explain now.
So let's say price has already given us an external high and is now
Yeah.
retracing back upwards to take out the high
Mm-hmm.
its internal structure. Then all of a sudden there was an
Okay,
internal
this
structure.
wait. This is an external high, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
market is giving this structure now to take out this external high.
Yes. The market
Uh-huh.
suddenly breaks the external high and the internal
Yeah.
structure without giving the internal structure liquidity first.
Wait. Okay, without giving any liquidity here inside this zone, you just break the zone here.
It breaks, like, let's say price breaks both the external high and the internal structure, then gives liquidity above both of them.
I'm trying to get what you mean by breaking both the external high with no liquidity.
Like, when price creates an external high, we are trading to take out the high.
Yeah,
Then all
in
of
the
a
internal
sudden,
structure.
the price there's an external structure close to that high. That price breaks above, and at the same time breaking above that external high. Breaking above the external
This
high.
is an internal structure, yeah. Internal structure high.
Yeah.
And this is an external high. Breaks both of them.
Yes, and gives liquidity, gives the first pullback above there. Are we going to buy from the internal structure or the external structure?
Which is here.
Like the inducement does not touch the external high and the internal
So if wait, after taking out this particular high, after taking out this particular high, now you know that here now in bigger time you can just call this and like ensuring liquidity, whereby market was just like forming high lows and highlights going up. You understand? So after taking out external high, you understand? I'm always skeptical about my entries. You understand? To continue the buy, especially pairs like USD GPY, when market tests out as an external high or external low, there's always a reversal. If it's good, now I can say, okay, continue buy, or yeah, good, because BTC can actually make some adjustment too. You understand? So if you're actually trying to like, this thing, the structure, this is a breakout block and this is what liquidity is good for buy. You understand? But understand that there is always something like this. One market takes outward external high, you expect what? Reversal. It's not a must, but it's something that market will always do. So if you're looking for further entries for buy, you should be very, very careful of it. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Let me check if I can see some
And
example about this. Now this is let me say this is USD. Sorry, GBGPY. Now this is external word. Sorry, this is an external low because it's bigger time frame. You understand? So market was going what? Going down from this particular structure from here, selling down to take out this zone here. Then if you take after taking it out, what happened? There was a reverse. That's why I said after taking out external high, you should like go more bigger time frame again to check if there is zones for reversal. You understand? Here now you can see that even if you are trying to sell again, the sell won't actually work. So this is something you should be very, very careful of. So you have to like focus more on big. If after taking out that external high, go more to check the zones whereby like some retracement. See what I'm trying to sell from here, because those people don't really understand what I'm trying to sell from here, because this is a pullback and this is a breakout block here. But I'm not selling immediately because it's a better time frame. So I had to look for setup for sell, which is confirmation and all that. You understand? I can see it. Like, and also trend liquidity has been forming here. If you check well. So all these things now something you should be like. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm showing you.
Okay, that's this trend, this uptrend.
This trend. So I'm looking for sell for market to take out all this trend. Since market is reacting for my bigger time frame zone. Hello.
I can see that.
Do you understand why I'm taking this sell now?
Yeah. But
Okay.
the sell I didn't understand very well was that USD JPY. I didn't really understand it. So now I understood this one because of that breakout block. But that USD
This
JPY.
particular USDJPY trade now. Did you understand the first pullback and all that?
Yeah, first pullback after
If you check your work, can you see?
first pullback before the breakup structure.
Now, if you check here now, like I said, there was a liquidity takeout up here first. Now this is a low. And before taking out this particular low, what we have a pullback here and sell down. So this is a lower time frame structure I'm showing you, but I didn't like get this particular entry from lower time frame, this particular sell from lower time frame. This is why I took the sell from bigger time frame. Yeah, if you check here, this is a pullback, and you can see that pullback, Abby. Now, market was like going up. This is like respecting this particular zone, this particular demand zone, breaking, taking out liquidity before selling down. Because what is a demand zone? Yeah, do you understand that it's a demand zone? So market will like respect that demand zone by going up, take out some liquidity before the actual sell. I don't know if you understand what I talk.
Yeah, I understand. Like a false buy, like
Something like that. If you take here too, this is like a breakout block, but it's not in the right trend. So market just had to respect it by going up, take out liquidity, pick a zone too, start selling down. Same here now. If you take a market was respecting this zone, that's if you want to buy, pick the breakout block, sell down again. Same thing happening now. So I just had to like take out my take my TPA and move out. But if you like trying to like take a long buy or a long sell, stuff like that, you just had to like wait for the down. This one to it. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, I understand. I have another question. There's one thing I'm always noticing on the chart. Let's say like one liquidity something. I don't know if it's correct, because sometimes before price will take out a high, I'll see like let's say in an uptrend, I'll see one bearish candle with one long wick like that. I see if it's like I don't know if it's like a clear liquidity or something. Maybe-
I
You
don't
get
get.
like on the 15 minutes or 5 minutes, like after when price breaks a structure, I'll see like that's this USD JPY now. You see this long wick. I see that long wick before price broke that structure.
Which side? This side?
This side, like no, like to your right side. Those buys that are those that uptrend.
This
Go
ones.
down a little bit. No, go down. This long wick here.
This long weekend. Oh.
That structure that it broke now, before it broke it, there are some long wicks there that
Which structure are you talking about? Which structure are you talking about exactly?
that's one to the upside.
Is it like this side I took the sell?
The one that was buying upwards to that point you sold from.
This side from buying this side now.
Be going up, going up. Ahead there, that long wick there.
This one now.
Before it broke that place that you're at now. There's a long wick there.
What's your question exactly? Which you want to ask?
Like is it like an inducement? Because I used to always see it on like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Before price break structure, to give one for an uptrend, to give one long bearish candle, like one long candle with like a long wick, then gives a bullish one again. So I don't know if it's like liquidity.
Liquidity is the first pullback. Before breaking out this particular structure and after breaking out the particular structure, first pullback. Because I'm trying to understand what you mean, but I'm not understanding. Please
You're
give
not
another
getting
person a chance. Eh?
You're not pointing the if you point the place I'm showing you, you understand what I'm saying.
See, this is buy structure. You know that, Abby.
Can
This
I
is like
screenshot it? Let me screenshot it and send it to the group.
I understand it. Loretta, please ask your question. Good evening, man.
Yes, my challenge.
Another person can be asking like
Ask your question.
My question is stop loss We're fine. Boom.
Your this thing, your voice, your you are a bit far from your this thing, your mic or your phone.
I've extended it to even when I see that the market weak now. I'm continuing. I have extended it to 30. Please, I need that.
Luma, we are not hearing you. Your voice is sound somehow.
Can you hear me now?
Your voice is sounding like deep, like somebody is inside tank or something like that. You looks like you are far from your
Guys,
phone. Let's
Can you hear me now?
you can hear, but if you start talking, the thing they do like say you far from somewhere.
I think it's our phone speaker.
Yeah, but it's not like this before now. It's not like this.
Is she connected to an headset or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I think so.
Another person should ask you, Genesis.
Boss, good evening.
So,
Good evening, sir. I wanted to ask this USDJPY, the one that you this that I showed Uguna just now. When you
guy,
dropped
please pick
yesterday
up
on the
your
group,
this speak small. Raise your voice, I beg.
You be human.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
talk normal now. They talk say like person they.
Okay. I said the chart you dropped, the entry you dropped on USDJPY yesterday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the entry, like it was not the conventional entry that we used to know. So like even Ugona, I think he asked that question just now, but I didn't get it clear why you took that sell on USDJPY. I really want to I'm not clear on as to why you took that sell on USDJPY. I really want to be clear on it.
Wait, I've explained the why I'm doing the SL. The question here should be why my entry is from this zone and my SL is just here. Because I've explained why I picked this particular POI and the reasons. I even go on bigger time frame try to explain. But let me just say the reason. Now if you check what happened in good after liquidity takeout, market will just like reverse. You understand? So this is just like me taking this particular entry from liquidity after liquidity takeout, immediately after liquidity takeout, then keeping myself above here because we have this other block. And if you know what market has been doing now, market will just like use more people leave you and will still go your way. So this thing has something really happen and you need to learn from it. You don't go like have one mistake today. Tomorrow you go still do the same mistake. Next tomorrow you go still do the same mistake. You guys like have some things for you to avoid that mistake. That's what I'm saying. So I learned from my own this thing. If you're having something like that, for you not to miss that particular this thing, just have to minimize something like after liquidity takeout, you look for realistic zones for you to pick and minimize your SL. I don't know if you understand. So many people was
Yes.
actually waiting for me, but me, I don't already enter because why? Liquidity has been taken out. So market can just mark your zone, something like this, and just take your trade. It's just as simple as this.
All right, sir. So please, can you same USDJPY? Can you go to the higher time frame where you took the trade from,
Which time frame?
like 1 week or 1 day, whichever one.
1 week.
or daily? Is that daily or 1 week? Anyone?
This is 1 week.
Okay. So what I just want to clarify now is, so once, because yesterday night you also said that once the liquidity, just like you said, liquidity has been taken out. Like if the market leaves you, that when the market leaves you and start moving, like just wait for it to come back and take out liquidity, then you can join. I just want to be clear. That's what you said. Like, can we apply it to any market condition? As once
You
market
mean
leaves you, we should just wait for it to
okay?
come back and take
I said
liquidity.
something like that in the group, Abby.
Yes, you said it yesterday.
So this is like, for example, now. Let me see. You miss this particular entry here, and market is selling down. What I said is, before picking this particular zone here, before reaching this particular POI, you have things like this.
Yeah.
You have things like all this structure breaking going up. You
Yes.
understand? So some of them will
Yes.
form a breakout block. After taking it out, then start selling. So what I mean by retracement is like targeting the breakout block retracement. For market will retrace from a breakout block and what start selling. I don't know if you understand. So this is like retracement
Okay.
for the failed zones here now.
Okay.
I don't know if you get what I
Oh,
mean.
yes, I just got it now, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Send screenshots.
Glory. Okay, I will check it. Glory, Emmanuel.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, boss. My initial question was about the USD JPY, but you've answered that. So, liquidity sweep before our POI. I don't know if you can please just throw more light on that. Like, can you help me explain that a little bit more? Liquidity sweep before POI.
Liquidity sweep. I don't understand.
Yes.
You mean like picking POI after immediately liquidity takeout?
Yes, liquidity takeout. Yes. I have been
Okay.
finding it difficult to like find it in my charts.
No, it's not something you should like find in your chart. This is something that is happening recent. That's why I said if you have some mistake, like if you do a mistake in your chart or if markets leave you first time, second time with the same way. For example, you miss entry whereby POI, POI, you mark your POI and market left you. Gets and same thing happened another time. You understand? You just have to find some solution regarding to the same mistake you are making. That's what I'm saying. You understand? This is the solution that I find, you understand, for me to not make the same mistake again. This is something that is happening recently. If you check BTC, they didn't like mitigate the breaker block. Gold didn't mitigate the breaker block. Even gold sell also. Many people was waiting for this particular sell, but still I took the sell because this is something like I said, it's a mistake that many of you have been making. Now, this is a liquidity takeout. You understand? This is a liquidity takeout here. And many people was waiting for a year for this particular breaker block. But I had to just go to lower time frame and see what happened there to check nearest zones. You understand? Now, if you check here, we have a reaction from this zone, which is also a breaker block, because this is another block that felt also to hold. And we have what? You can see that FVJ and all that.
Yes.
And if you check, this is this thing something. This is the nearest zone to the POI. That's why I said if you're picking a zone, just check the things happening in the market So I just have to pick this zone and minimize my risk.
Oh, okay.
Even if market wants to move here, POI, and still go your way because of this. Market is giving this fast movement.
So can
Whereby
you
immediately
repeat that?
check USDG.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you. We can't hear.
I think your network is bad.
Can't hear anything at all.
Yeah, I think
Network
so.
is bad.
Are you guys hearing me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I was saying, I said if you like have if you do a mistake or market leave you, you just have to find a solution for that for you not to repeat same mistake. I don't know if you are getting. So this same thing I've been doing me, then I have to like find a solution for it. That's what I'm saying. And I told you guys about it. And I gave setups. Ahmed was actually waiting. I was asking, this is something like something I was the mistake I've been repeating. You understand? And I took some correction. This is good. I think gold should sell too. I don't think gold should sell. Hello, are you guys hearing me?
Yes. Fine.
So I don't know if I have answered your question or do you have any other thing?
Yes. Okay, one last question. You said I think it's still on the liquidity takeout or sweep. I don't really know which of the ones you use. But you said it makes your zone more accurate. Let me use that word. That's your POI more accurate.
A POI
Can you
before
remember?
before getting to a POI, like the
Yeah.
zone. This is your zone. For example, liquidity takeout. Now you have this high to be taken out, like the external high or the internal high, anyone. Now, before taking out this particular high, the first pullback go up, or after after breaking the structure, first pullback. So what I mean by liquidity, this liquidity now, the liquidity takeout from here makes this your POI more valid.
Yeah.
If you check some of the zones that I picked, even if I want to pick this particular zone now, this particular other block here, to this liquidity, that was a liquidity up here. I don't know if you get.
Yes.
To check USDGPY, the period that I used, there was a liquidity takeout also from that zone to that block. Yeah. Now let me check open 1 hour. There was a period that I used here. This is liquidity takeout up here, and this is my POI. I don't know if you understand what I mean now.
Yes, I do.
Check it. So these are the things you need to like watch out for. This way and here now too. Liquidity takeouts, POI, buy. So all this on the liquidity takeouts, POI, buy. You understand now?
Yes.
Somebody selection
Um,
liquidity.
I'm using this Cosmo roll on. I heard it said a lot. So this is maybe my skincare period. It's Sunday morning. I'm baby needs to blow. I have to place my face first of all before applying anything. Then I go with my serum. Don't mind that you please. So this is my face moisturizer. Anytime anything. Most of you like, she don't like what's my like about it, but she don't like choosing skin that's good. Let me get that's it. This is the reason why I have a glowing skin. So what's the skincare?
Why did you zoom this thing? Like, don't zoom, just open
No,
it
I'm
wide
just
and screenshot. Let me
is
let me
this
know.
one is on the 1 hour time. I'm just
That's
giving
what I'm
like an
saying.
example.
If you zoom it out like this, I won't actually know where you. Okay, what was the question?
Like like on the 15 minutes time frame, that thing that I circled, I always see it before a break of structure. So I don't know if I should count it as liquidity or as other block. I don't know.
You mean this thing that you marked out like this circle now?
That candle that will go back with a long wick.
Okay,
And
you are asking if you can use it as liquidity.
yeah.
Yes, you can use it as a liquidity. For example, now, you have a structure break, and this is the only thing you see there. You can use it as liquidity, just like this, not that week, then go up. You can use it as liquidity. I don't know if you get. You can use it as liquidity. Then, as long as it's a reaction the market made before breaking this particular structure, you can use it. Loretta, you raise your hand.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I already typed my message, but I will still repeat it. My message is stop loss refine for gold. Each time I enter gold will hit my stop loss and continue in my direction. I've used 30, it's not working. I've used 40, which is actually higher for my risk appetite. So I need your help, sir. Secondly, are you still hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Secondly, when I saw that the class will not hold last night, I went to bed. I woke up, when I came out this morning, I saw that you gave, because I did not go to the group at that early because I was thinking that our class would be today. I saw that you gave us signals, which I did not partake. And I'm sure there might be some people like me who didn't. So my question is, people like us that missed that opportunity, do we have grace of another opportunity? Thank you, sir. These are my questions.
Okay, for the second question, I can't assure you for a signal and all that. I just decide to give that particular setup. I wanted to take it as at that time. But I don't know. Depends on my mood though. I just decide to.
I pray that you have a good mood. Yesterday I thought you were already upset, so I didn't know anything will happen.
Upset. Okay. I was not upset too. I was just happy though, but I just decided to share the same setup.
Okay.
But let's just move to talking about picking
Good
interest.
No, the stop loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good interest because it's from the stop loss also no. So talking about this good of the thing, I understand that gold is very, very volatile and it moves fast. So any zone you are picking, This gold is sweet, but I don't know why people are very complaining about. See, the thing is that if you are picking a zone in gold, and you should be very like you should be ready to learn from the structures that gold will give you. There are some mistakes that you will make, yeah, and you will still not correct yourself, but same thing will keep repeating. I don't know if you get. For example, now picking a zone in this gold. If you are picking zone from gold, you should pick from the same thing I'm teaching. Well, the same thing I'm teaching. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but your zones now, because I believe those zones you picked was a wrong zones. I don't know if you get, because if you are picking the right zone, for example, market is going up. Okay, let me use the market is going down now, and you're picking the zones. Understand now, for example, breaker block and other block, the rules that I mentioned about breaker blocks and other block. For other block now, which is the first pullback and all that. So if you're picking zones now, for the other block, I don't know, but can you send some screenshot of your mistakes? Let me check. I don't understand. I'm trying to get what you mean. I don't know if you can have some screenshots in your phone, but try understand the zones, which is the right zones to pick.
The peep movement, the peep is
Some mistake I can actually assure some mistake people do is using lower time frame to trade good. Because for example, now you are trading good. Lower time frame now you are trading good from here now. Market is selling from here. You can make this if you're trying using lower time frame structure, trading good. Like it's always hard. It's always hard. It's always hard. For example, now zones like this now, if you go lower time frame, you see a lot of things happening here. Let me show you. Like I said, using lower time frame trading good. This one that I picked as my liquidity now. Let me show you.
So,
Let me check it.
sorry, I think she's trying to ask about how she will calculate her lot size for good.
Okay, is that what you're asking?
What I'm asking is the peep, yes, the peep, because I tried to
Well,
manage
just talk everything.
30.
But
So
please,
just explain everything.
you can still go ahead and explain what you were about to explain
Yes,
about
yes.
gold.
Explain, sir.
So
Yes, go.
see, using lower time frame, for example, at this 5 minutes and all, that's why I said don't use lower time frame in trading. Use only lower time frame if you have gotten like the right place where the market is going to. And something like this now, you know the market is selling and market has already mitigate this zone. You understand? For you to sell. So that's why you can actually look for lower time frame now for you to pick in selling. For now, for example, whereby market is selling down massively. For example, here now, market is selling down. I know that there will be a retracement, but you don't know because you are using lower time frame. Now you are waiting for this particular, for example, many people will use smaller structures inside there as their liquidity, and market will still liquidate them. There will be a lot of opportunity for you to use as your liquidity and all that. I don't know if you're getting what I mean.
I'm
There is
getting you, sir.
So here now, many people can use this, and okay, there is a pullback here. So, but for me, the thing is that don't use lower time frame. For example, gold and BTC. If you're using lower time frame, make sure that you're already market have already picked your PO and going your way. Then you can try to use lower time frame to get along with the trend. But using lower time frame is something else. In all these volatile pairs, I don't trust something like that. When I can use lower time frame.
If I may ask, sir, what is the best time frame to do the gold analysis and BTC? Because that's the challenge I'm having.
See, there is no specific time frame. Like I said, lower time frame from 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and all that. I don't really like engage in them when making my analysis. I only use it when looking for entries.
Okay.
You understand? Now, bigger time frame was already showing me that market will take out this zone. So I had to like check reaction that happened here for me to pick a zone near to liquidity, and I explained why. And you can see it here. You understand? This is when I can actually engage in lower time frame picking entries. But you see making analysis because here now, you know go really know. Okay, 3 minutes. There is many opportunity for you to enter here, but it's not like a right zones. Here now, for example, this is a structure, a good structure. This is a POI. And before going what? Before taking out this particular POI, we have what pullback. You understand? But now many people using this structure because using this particular POI, and I believe some people also took this trade. You can see that was a reaction there too. That thing I was explaining about on USD this was that reaction. The same reaction that's happening now. This as if you want to sell, as if you want to buy, then I'm selling, I'm selling. You understand? Same thing now that happened there. Respecting this particular zone, this as if you want to sell, all of a sudden buy. You understand? So if you are using slower time frame, making your entries, making your analysis is always hard. I don't like using stuff like that. Now talking about how you calculate your pips and all that. For me, there is a way for you to calculate something like that, but I don't use that one. I don't know. I've forgotten that one too. But I use my MT5 futures, like those stop loss and the stop loss, the futures and the limits now, whereby you place your limit here and keep your SL anywhere you want. Like, I don't know if you get, and check how much you are risking. I don't know if someone understand what I'm saying.
Yes, but sir, please.
Yes,
I understand that. I even understand how to work out my pips with my risk, what I'm willing to risk. But what
Okay.
I'm saying is that whatever I put, will knock me out. Like I use 30 pips, it knocked me out. I use 40 pips, it knocked me out. And that is increasing my risk appetite.
See, the thing is that you pick, if you can screenshot this particular POI and show me on your this now, then I know the mistake. Because from here now, what I can understand is that from my own perspective is that you use the wrong zone.
Okay, I will do another one tomorrow. Am I allowed to send it to you privately?
For this particular question, yeah.
Yes, okay. So I will do that, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Chairman also.
All right, good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. For this previous lady that just looked right now, I think her problem is early entry. She picks I think her problem is early entry. She picks her trade too early before the main move happens. That is for the lady that just left. But my own question actually is not about liquidity or point of interest, but about the structure itself, because structure is everything in the market, right? And what I'm trying to confirm is how do we know when the market makes a valid change of character, like a valid market perspective? Because I actually thought USD JPY was actually on a bullish trend because it broke out from the previous higher low. So I'm actually convinced that I'm seeing sell setups instead of continuous buy from bullish point of interest. So I don't know. How do you know? How do you spot the right point of interest from the trade? That's my question. Sorry, how do you spot the right change of character? I'm sorry. Market structure change of character. Yeah. How do you know when the market has already created a valid change of character? That's my question.
Talking about change of character. Yeah. Change of character is very, very simple, but the thing is not a valid change of character. All the change of character is correct, but the thing is knowing on the right trend you are. You understand? Because if you are in higher time frame buying and in lower time frame is giving you like a change, all the change of character, all those change of character they correct, but it's like market will not respect it because you are on the wrong trend. I don't really use that word change of character because I don't basically use change of character often because since I understand this bullish and you are buying, sell bearish and you are selling, I don't really engage in change of characters. All I engage is what this particular structure that I use in trading, which is before pullback and all that, all of them, you understand? So all this change of
Yeah.
you can actually see something like this now. Change of character. And market will still move like up. You understand? So all this change of character is normal change of character. But knowing on the right trend you are, you understand? That's why I said if you are analyzing, make sure you use bigger time frame to get where the market is going to. Then follow it up with structure breaks with the pullback. Because if you are using like market is going up now, for example, standard high and going up, going up, going up, going up, then a break, a change of character they are trying to sell is totally bad because why? Market is what? It's still bullish until market takes out design. What I meant
I
most
actually,
of when I'm using bigger time frame, when I'm using change of character, is when I expect a change of character, more especially bigger time frame. But it doesn't really like market don't really occur because it's bigger time frame structure like that. It's when market shift an external low. You know, they really occur like that. But in being good in USDGPY, something like that happened. That's why I've been selling USDGPY. And I told you guys I told you guys this thing a long time ago when we started this class about this change of character. I don't know if some of you remember.
actually, okay.
Yeah.
But I actually remember, but let me just ask this particular question. What is your conviction that gold is actually going to sell? Because I, from my own angle, I think gold is very, very bullish. I don't know, but I'm just trying
God
to
is still
understand.
God is still bullish.
Okay, which key level are we expecting it to replace from?
See, okay,
Okay,
let me just explain. Let me just explain. See, they like giving exposure. See, this thing now here, this is something where they repeat. This is something like market they always do. If you check, that's why I said try to study market. If you check one day, let me check if now one day time frame. Yeah, okay, let me use 1 week. If you check 1 week time frame, market has been retracing back to what? Breakout blocks, breakout blocks, breakout blocks. You understand? Now, if you go on 4 hours, I have a breakout block that is unmitigated with liquidity. So I was just waiting for this particular zone to be touched. You understand? But market has been like market never even clear out liquidity. That's why I'm trying to like sell from this zone. Now, why I'm selling from this zone is because first liquidity sweep up here, liquidity take out, and what dollar block. I'm trying to pull the market down now after liquidity take out before the initial buy or something like that. But remember, I'm going against the trend. So if market takes out this high, probably I can actually start looking for buys because market no one sell.
yeah, that was actually my conviction because I actually had the buy setup from another block below. So that was my conviction. No problem. Don't you worry.
No, I think I have that.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Tron.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, sir. My question is similar to a question one guy asked recently. That's on 50-minute time frame. Assuming market is currently buying, so there is a breakout on 15-minute time frame, and after the breakout, there is a candle with a long wick. I mean bullish candle with a long wick. and after that bullish candle, there is a retracement. So my question is that which one are we going to pick? Are we going to pick the candlestick with the long wick or the normal retracement as liquidity?
Which one is the first one that happened?
The candlestick with a long wick.
Now that candlestick is a long week. If you check in lower time frame, that's not really candlestick with a long week. That's a reaction a market made, but that bigger time frame just look like a candlestick. So you can use it as I will use it as long as it happened before the structure break. I will use it as my liquidity.
It happens after the break of structure.
After the break of structure, which
Yes.
now confuse myself. Structure break, the week. Sorry. Structure break, the week,
Yes.
then go up.
Yes. Like
Another
after the break of structure on 15-minute time frame. I'm talking about 15-minute time frame. After a break of structure like this. So the next candle that follow, I mean bullish candle that follow, has a long wick. So after the long wick, there is now another normal retracement. Like without touching the breaker block.
A normal retracement like this and go up again.
Yes, yes. Both the long wick and normal retracement, none of them touches the breaker block. So which one are we to pick?
The
As
breaker
the
block is still the breaker block is still valid now.
sorry,
So just
I mean my bad. The wick has already touched the breaker block.
This week now.
Yes.
I'll start the breaker block.
Yes.
So what is the question exactly now? The week already touched the breaker block, showing that market the breaker block has been mitigated. So in some cases like this, see what market will always do. Market before taking out this particular high now. Let me just show you from my own experience. So before taking out this particular high, market will give you a pullback now. Then go up again. That's why in some cases you will see market they retrace again for the breaker block and still buying. Let me see market will still retrace back like pull back, go up. So that this thing now market will still come back like this and buy. I don't know if you understand.
No.
Boss, come again, please. Sorry, please.
In some
The
cases, let
question
me say,
is
in some cases whereby you see multiple reaction inside the breaker block. I don't know if some of you have see something like that. Breaker block go, market go retrace. Like for example, market don't mitigate the breaker block, it go still come back to mitigate it again. Like this, come back to mitigate or something like that. I don't know if some of you don't see something like that too. But let me just
I've seen it before, sir.
okay. So this is like, for example, now market they go. Now that week your market use before some market go up now. Now before going up, you will see a retracement before going up, then go up. So this is like coming back now, like I said, to mitigate it's not like a structure, liquidity and other block, not the same breaker now. I don't know if you get.
Okay, the breakout on another block.
That zone now, the breaker block don already mitigated. The breaker block don already mitigated. But from that mitigation will happen there, market form liquidity before breaking the high. So this is like retracement to come back to pick that to something like to take out that. Okay, let me just check if I can see example. Now, this is a breaker block. Abby,
Yes.
let me check if something like that happened there. Okay, this is a breaker block. Abby. Now inside that breaker block, what market did here? Market already mitigate the breaker block. Going up now. Before going up, there was reaction, lower time frame structure. There was a reaction here. Then this like coming back using that um using this now as structural liquidity and other block for continue the buy. I don't know if you understand. The same breaker block. Let me check if I can see another option. Shibuna, they hear me.
Yes, sir, we
Yes,
can hear
boss.
you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, I know they understand what I dey talk.
We understand this, sir. We
Just
understand.
confusing somehow.
So this is,
Maybe I
for
will send
example,
example of it to the
this
group.
is something that happen now. This is market mitigating the breaker block. Now, market mitigated the breaker block. Let me check. Let me show you. Market mitigated what? The breaker block. Have you? Now, going up, giving liquidity. Giving liquidity. This is like coming back, using the same structure. Now, this is like using the same structure, giving more opportunity for buy. Creating liquidity for you to come back, take out the liquidity and buy in the same breaker block. The breaker block don't this is like okay. The breaker, just take it as the breaker block is already mitigated. This is forming another structure for buy.
I'm not talking about this normal pullback. Like the pullback I'm referring to is a single candle with a long wick touching the breaker block.
There is no something like weak or a single structure touching this is all these things now market reaction market they do. So there is nothing like the one where you go count out or the one where you go add in. All of them now market structure. So any week is being counted as liquidity. Now you go do a check now why I took this trade now from here. There was a week here.
Okay.
So if you tell me say you go one count, okay, now this is a week going up. So this is a breaker block. You want count them out?
No.
So all of them now market structure. No one they commerce, no one they adding.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good German.
My question is that before a structure break, for example, if we now have like 3 pullbacks and the pullbacks have other blocks that are unmitigated, which POI should we now focus on to use?
Ask your question. Please, you guys should emphasize more on this thing I explained about first pullback before you break your structure. And first
What
pullback
I'm
after you
saying,
break your structure.
what I'm saying is that if those pullbacks are inside, the 3 pullbacks, they are inside the structure break before the break of structure, and the 3 of them, they have other blocks inside that are unmitigated, covered with liquidity, which one should we use?
I want to get something. Then break the structure.
Yes.
Everyone have what?
Other blocks that are unmitigated.
Something like this.
Yes.
All of them are liquidity. Where is the first pullback? Where is the first pullback? This is like a trend now. Where is the first pullback? This is the first pullback. So you're waiting for this first pullback now to be taken out. This is something will happen. Something will happen on good. Some people got stopped out. You understand now?
Yes.
Ugochukwu Ugonna.
Please, can you explain that your that your good sell? Was that place you put as liquidity was where my POI was? I don't really understand. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. I don't see something. So,
Which one?
your last sell,
This one.
yeah, that place you marked as your liquidity was where I marked as my POI.
That's what I'm saying now. He was using lower time frame because I saw something like that today. Now, this is like a trend. Breakouts. And we have what? Going down to take out this liquidity. You understand? Taking out all this liquidity. And if you check here, there are failed zones here. So this is like a reaction that happened before taking what? This low out. Up here, there was no reaction. Yeah. This is like a reaction before taking out this low out. So you can, this is the first pullback, like I said. Some of you are going to use this one now as a pullback and use this one as a POI. No, this is not like this is not what I taught you guys. So this is the first pullback. I don't know if you understand what I'm showing you here. Maybe you was using lower time frame.
Yeah, I saw it was that one was that load that is that place. That load before that
Yeah?
use like that place, that line that your saying your arrows of now. I took it
This
as
one.
yeah, that line. Just you can just draw the line.
This one.
To your left side. Before that move up that came down. That where the trend line liquidity started from. Where the trend line liquidity from.
The trend line for this one, this side.
Yeah. That glue that's it started from.
The trend started here now.
So I took it as it broke the structure, then gave the other thing as my inducement. That thing that is moving down like a trend line.
This one,
as
yeah,
my
as
inducement.
inducement.
Yeah. Then that's my PO. Then that one that you look at your inducement as my PO. That was really
You
what.
guys, see, the thing is that you guys they forget now they let down this first pullback down. Now why? Now they let them down. Because the first pullback, I said this is the first pullback. This is the first pullback. Market can literally give you something like this. Let me just show you. You can just give you something like this. First pullback here. Go up like this. Start giving another pullback. And for now, go just leave this, go take out this one now. Because they want take POI from here. The first pullback is always more valid. Like that first pullback, something like that happened in USDGPY too. Sorry, GVGPY. I
Yeah,
think.
there are pullbacks on top there. That one that you mark as well. Up, there are pullbacks there too.
Up here.
Yeah, those things there are no pullbacks.
Up here. Those
Yeah.
ones, those ones don't already they mitigated now. No valid zone now for you. Okay, if you want pick zone now, which one you want pick here now? Zones where they are don't already mitigated. I don't know if you they get.
Yeah.
Zones where they don't already get mitigated. Zones where you go pick now mitigated zone. I be one pick mitigated one. Eh?
I understand.
Yeah, nah. Samuel.
Okay, so my question is like, if you have a POI and price just sweep it a little bit weak, will you still consider taking entries from there?
I didn't
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me? I said
No.
if you have a POI, let's say you have a 4-hour POI and you are looking to take a confirmation entry from it, and price sweep that POI with weak, like a little, will you consider taking entry from there?
Okay, you have a 4 hours POI and market like
Yes.
use week to take out that POI, sweep it.
Yes.
In some cases, yeah, market will still go your way with you start giving interest for sell in lower time frame. I don't see something like that happen before. But
Okay, okay.
you should check well before you go into it. But something like that is just like liquidity take out, then start going your way too. Because if you do in the right trend, yeah, something like that will happen. Market will still respect you. But if you don't do in the right trend, market will just give a pullback, then start going up too.
All
Junior.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Sir, the day you taught us structure, you taught us about external structure that if price take out an external high, it will make a pullback to any valid zone to continue the buy. But sir, please can you go to your 4 hours on good? Sir, please can you expand it? Expand your chart. Like to this side here. This eye now, can I consider it as an external high, this eye, before this massive buy?
This one.
That this eye here, no, up. No, go up. The last, or the upper side, yes. That head where you are now, that high, yeah, that's an external high, right? And you said, once price take out an external low, sweep it, then it's continue buying. So this low now, before price sweep this low, is it a valid sweep of
Which low?
this low, this one that is here?
This one.
No, this other one.
This
No, up.
one.
The one at the middle. Yes. Is it a valid external low that price has swept to buy to clear out this external high?
From what I'm seeing, no, yeah, this is also external. Sorry, is a low here.
Yes, it's what
Because
I'm saying too. That it's an external low
from
that
the
price has
things
swept already.
happening, from the things good that has been repeating, yeah,
Yes,
something
sir.
like this can just happen. Then start buying because, but if you check, good has been like repeating same structure, going up and down, going up and down.
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
many buyers and sellers there into market.
Yes, sir. Please, can you go down to like just come down small? It happens same thing here too. This other side too. This side too. No, like come down. This other side. This yes, because
Yeah,
this low now. You swept this low.
I
Yeah, no,
started
this
moving
one.
up.
Yeah, you swept this low. Then they started buying and clear this
Yeah,
external high. And
there's
it's almost the same thing with this one too that's happening. It's why me just being calm to look for buy opportunity at this
yeah.
place.
See, when I will start looking for buy opportunities when this
Yeah,
buy. If I got stopped out here from this buy now, then I can
because you
start
said
looking for. Because I'm seeing
because
like
this
it sell, yeah, before the initial buy, but the sell doesn't really work. I will look for buy.
yes,
Then
and the flower is also showing like double bottom too at the same time. It's showing like double
yes,
bottom too at the same time too.
please, you guys should have it in mind that we have a breakout block here, and this is like the
Yes,
main
yes.
breakout block. I will have a pullback here, so something like this can actually happen. Then before going up, if you check here, something like that happened. Market was just respecting the zones here, going up, going all of a sudden deep fall. You understand? So just have it in mind. Even if you see a fall, don't change your direction. Just know that market is like coming down to take out some liquidities before buying again. If gold has been buying, just like God is bullish. What is good? Good. God is very, very bullish.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Genesis.
All right, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
I just want to ask, based on everything you've been saying now, like I've heard from this class, I just wanted to verify who I've learned. You are making emphasis on not picking a POI from the higher time frame. Is that correct, sir? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
You mean picking a POI from higher time frame?
Yes, like from this class now, I heard you emphasizing that many of us are picking the wrong zone because we are picking our POI from the lower time frame. So what you're trying to say is more advisable to pick our POI from the higher time frame, right?
Yeah, higher time frame is good.
Okay, so the only thing that we're coming down to the lower time frame to do now is just to look for entry.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to be sure about that because many times too, I end up in situations where you mark as your liquidity will now be where I'll be picking as POI, and many times it's like that. Like it happens to me very well. So I was wondering the cost of that kind of thing, and market will now come and sweep it. Now be as if the zone didn't hold, like as if what you thought was not correct. But I just discovered now, based on what you said, that it's because we are picking from the lower time frame. So basically now we're picking our POI from the higher time frame. I just understood. Thank you, sir.
Okay. This is
Sir, good evening, sir.
drama.
Yeah. My question is on gold. One guy has already asked of it, but it's not clear to me like that. On 15-minute time frame, they said you took.
The sell I took on the 15 minutes time frame was like
Yes, that's yesterday. Yes, you
this is a
dropped your.
breakup block. Hope I dropped the analysis now.
Yes.
Good is sold except at the
Yes.
sell.
And the guy asked that why are you using that POI? That POI is that inducement is our own POI. So
That's why I said
what I think you are trying to say there is that the first pullback before breaking structure and the first pullback after breaking structure, that's what happened here. Which one are we going to choose, sir?
here now. This is the first pullback before breaking structure. So is what our liquidity.
Okay, sir.
It's something like this now. Something like this. First pullback. Break structure. Another pullback. Coming back. Now you have to use this one. No. The first pullback is what your liquidity. This is something that happened in good. He was using what? The pullback that I used as my first pullback before breaking structure. He was using this one after breaking structure. Then the first pullback is my liquidity, which is this one before breaking structure. Assuming this did not get pullback before breaking this structure, then it would have been in another case for it to use a breakout block.
Okay,
I don't know if
sir.
you understand, but in this case, this is my liquidity.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mark.
So, sir, please, this particular,
Thank you. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Genesis. Genesis, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Who they asked me that?
It's me, Mark.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. From the way they were asking questions, so what I just observed, it was relating to something that I was also asking, but it was not clear. But now, let me just clear it out. Okay, if we go to the USD JPY pair on the weekly time frame, you see that when it changed character, it went to mitigate the the bullish candle, which is the other block that caused the change of character on the weekly time frame. So what I was trying to do was that I will go down to the 4 hours. Okay, on the weekly. Okay, let me just say the most top bullish candle, that was the other block. So he tapped it and was coming back down. So what I was watching at, that if you open it, just open it a little, you see something like break there before this present leg. No, that weekly. Check it on the weekly. It's on the weekly.
Which
Okay.
word?
Okay. This break of structure, that the last break of structure that was coming down. So what I did was that I marked out, no, down. This last one, the present price, just go up a little as if on the present price leg.
This side.
No,
This
the other
side.
side. Yes, go up a little. Go up, still go. Still go, you see a break of structure, almost there. Yes, that place. So what I was doing was that when I saw the break of structure there, then that bullish candle that caused the break of structure, I just marked it out. So after I marked it out, I went down to 4 hours time frame. Yes, that was the last break of structure there. Okay. So when I went to the 4 hours time frame, since it was the last break of structure that occurred there, so and then when I went to the 4 hours, I saw another break of structure which is to the downside. Almost to where you took. And so as I saw it there, then this 4 hours, the candle that caused the last break of structure on the 4 hours before it went back to where you were seeing yourself. So I was expecting it that, okay, maybe it will just react there and continue coming down. But that was where I made my mistake on the 15 minutes, because on the 15 minutes, I was not seeing liquidity, structure to the downside, liquidity, and I was expecting that the POI will hold. So the next day, I saw that it was going back bullish. But to my surprise now, I saw that you took say, and the thing was so shocking to me.
You mean why I took this particular sell?
And yes, that is the surprise that I'm seeing.
When I explained about breakout block, I made mention of the first breakout blocks that fell to hold. The first break that fell to hold. Now, if you check, this was the first structure that went up. This is the second one, and this is the third one. This is the third one.
Yes.
And all of them have pullbacks. All of them, market made a reaction from them. This last one, you can see a reaction inside here. Now, the second,
Yes.
the third, the what, this thing, this one, this is like market going up here. So market after taking out this liquidity, just went up. It didn't mitigate this one. This was creating liquidity for it to be
okay
active for sale. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yes, I'm seeing it now.
Let me draw a diagram again. This is 1, 2, 3. First one that fell to hold, all of them fell to hold. They like something like this. Going to the first one.
Okay.
Then sell. That first one is always valid. But what makes it valid is like creating liquidity, which is this liquidity that has been created there too.
Okay.
Adebayo.
Thank you very much.
Very well. Adebayo.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Chama, what's up?
Please, I'm having a question on USD whether what happened today. I don't know if you can go to the chat. On the 2 hour time frame, there is another block that has a liquidity to 30 minutes.
This one.
Yeah.
Hmm?
No, on the 2 hour time frame, 2 hour time frame.
For buy.
Yeah.
For me. Hmm? This buy I won't take it. Because I guess my trend. This sell now I'm taking here is a long sell. So down. If you check higher time frame, this is it. For me to sell down. But you want to sell good. But here it's giving you structural liquidity and everything you need. But for me, I won't take this thing because it's against my trend. If you check here, I've been selling USD GPY, just the sell. So I'll keep looking for sell setup. No, like I said, when we both buyers and seller market, they give them opportunity, but whoever respect the trend, market will respect you. So if you want someone that is selling wants to take his TP, yeah, this is 1 to 12, a very good risk to reward. Then if you want to take it down
Wow.
to long swing trade, this is like 1 to 26, which I might be holding.
So my last question is I might go on weekly time frame. The market might be bullish there. If I go to 4 hour daily time frame, the market might be bullish also. If I go to 4 hour time frame, the market might be bearish. 1 hour time frame, bearish. Which one am I
That's
going?
in retracement. Those one are retracement where you supposed to guys understand. Maybe say you market day bullish in your higher time frame. If you, for example, higher time frame like this go up, like they go up, market day bullish like this.
Okay.
If you go lower time frame, this like some retracement market they do before going up. So it's that retracement where if you see like this higher time frame, if you see that retracement like this, it's normal. Go reason as like normal retracement, like one day now. For example, 1 day 1 day time frame, like retracement. But if you go in lower time frame, this is like a whole lot of market downtrend, like in 1 hour. So that's why I said analyzing bigger time frame will give you that clear sort of say you don't really get mindset say market day bullish. So you go understand say this is like a retracement. And if something like this is happening, this retracement, you can actually take it. And if you are taking it, you should also know like use that bigger time frame to check characteristics of market go stop to the react and buy. I don't know if you understand.
I've understand. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you for the mentorship.
Okay, sir, please, can you go to the go to the
Good what?
Yeah, me, I don't go. Good night. Oh.
Good what?
good. Go to the 1 hour time frame.
1 hour.
Yeah.
This is 1 hour.
Okay, please, can you zoom in?
I've zoomed it.
Yes, sir.
I've zoomed.
Yes, sir. There is another block that have a liquidity potential on this last sale.
Other block.
Yeah.
From where?
On this particular other block before the sale, before the entry point on the sale.
You mean the actress? This one now? This one?
The actual sale is still class.
This one?
No,
You know,
the one block.
which one? This one?
This
Which side exactly?
that particular place is marked as a this place.
This particular other block, I must my investment.
Yeah.
What happened?
The other block is having a liquidity,
Is having what?
the first block that did
Yeah,
the other block. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Now,
yeah, 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 yeah.
where you did when I dey explain something like I don't explain this same thing 3 times. Anything that happen, now won't kill me. Some this thing now you don't bring them as another thing. This thing now is like this thing
When I
now
no
some
kill Lord Lingard for also.
this is something I don't explain 3 times. You come back now, can't bring another
Manga, you know,
form of see. This is breakout
you
block.
think
This is structure break. This is the main structure break. Before taking out this structure break, before taking out this structure, this is the first pullback before taking out this structure. So this is another structure. That's why I said this is another structure here, another pullback. So that's why I said even if you have multiple breaks, multiple pullbacks, that first one, something like this is what happen here now. That first one wey be say now the first pullback is your main pullback, is your main liquidity. So no go because say you dey see another pullback, you use that one as liquidity. This is why you guys got stopped out because you was using this one as your liquidity and picking the other block. No, that's not the first pullback.
Yes, sir. I have some question at the chat. You can check it.
No, ask.
for this class long.
They wait.
Sir Lingard, please, I want to even accept. Please, can you also help us? Aside from
Adebayo, you
the
don't ask your question again.
I'm asking. I have a question on the chat. I've already tested it on the chat.
Sir Lingard, please, I want to ask, please, aside from the strategy aspect, please, can you tell us things about the psychological aspect too, as well?
Psychology matter. I don't first when I talked about how you could take it prove yourself in this psychology issue. It's about number one, making rules and plans. Maybe I don't show you now rules on my plans. And I they try post
Yes,
them
sir.
too.
Yes, sir. This psychology issue, you can put it on the group. Please. You can put it on the group.
Huh?
I go send and give you back.
Okay. I don't
Get
screenshot
am
am
fine.
now. I don't screenshot am when he post on his status.
See,
So
okay,
send
let
am
me
to
tell you guys something. Yeah. All these three right they take, all these you see 10,000, 20,000 dollars and all that. All these on our plans we person don already make. You understand? So you guys from that plan, yeah, and with the rules we go help you. It go help you like even if you take loss, say the loss now you take, you have another step for you to follow it up. That loss no go bring you down. Let me for example now. This thing what I want to show, I know they show another person, but let me just this is not plan where I never really I just make sure you can see say previous 30 days from here. And
Thank you.
I just make this plan. So this is like number one. This is stick to percentage 1 to 6 minimum. Now, why I'm reducing this 1 to 6 is because of the reversal that market has been making. So I just have to take 1 to 6 amount from the market. I can have more RR, but what I said there, stick to what percentage risk 1 to 6. All this in our plan what they tell you now. So first trade, risk 10% of $10,000. You have 10,000. If you have 1,000, you can just do it too. So, but 10,000 is 10% of 10,000. What is what? $1,000. Now, if you are risking $1,000, 1 to 6 is what? $6,000 capital and profit. Sorry, account go dey what?
16K.
16,000. Now, the second trade where you could take, this is now mad risk, but you guys like, for example, you have 10,000 capital. Now, listen, the second trade you they take, you they risk 6,000 capital, 6,000. This thing you they shot this thing now. Even if you lose the 6,000,
Now your profit for that first trade. Now
good.
you
Thank you, you understand. So if you reach this 6,000, even if you lose them, you go still go back to the first stage, which is what?
go start again.
Risking 10%. Your capital, you never really risk them. Which you risk now? That's just what profit. I'm just showing now. I just showing now. No, the second one now, 6,000. You can it 1 to 6 is 36. You can have many RR 1 to 8 to cash now. Yeah, you go out more profit. But I'm just using like minimum something. Now 1 to 6, 136,000 profit. Account at what 52. Now trade with 10,000 does. All this one with the risk. Now what profit?
Now your profit.
Oh boy.
This is something where we say you guys calm down. That's why I said making plans go help you now. This is only 4 trade. What I go take. I go hit this 232,000. This is okay. The first week I go take 3 trade. 100 and second trade, 3 trade, 652. All is in our plan. You understand? This is plans. See here now. I don't see this one. Plan what I don't make around like February beginning 2000. This one 5,000. This one all this one. I don't already make all these plans. This is the last year February. I start to make plan. Making plans go help you now, sir. You see all this one where they see here now, you could look you at something. This thing I go really make you say you could think say, see as I talk 6,000 person does a shot. This is something you say you guys calm down and with the rule where you make something like this now. Go like stick with everything, lock in, go back the money. Person go talk say na high risk we take. If person see me now the risk 6,000 dollars, you go talk say I over risk or something like that. But you don't know the plan. You don't know the plan. You get if you read
Yeah.
this thing post online now, everybody go dey shout. But don't know, you don't know person, don't know the plan or you don't know the thing behind it. All this thing are something I know the show. I never post this something like this. No person no go screenshot and post abeg.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, please, which problem can you recommend for us?
I dey see many fondness. I mean some of guys, some people they trade fondness. I don't know any other one. Fondness, but I know they trade prop. I don't know anything about prop.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you
Thank
can
you very
take
much.
the you can take
Boss,
the chart.
boss,
So pass this year or next year, I go be like Lingard, sir. I know they relent.
boss,
Uh,
boss.
who they call me? If you want
Uh,
call me, raise your hand so I cannot say a day inside the bus.
I beg, sorry, I fit talk, I beg.
Who want talk? Your name. That's why I say if you raise your hand, I go know.
Okay, now Farouk.
Okay.
Sorry. This your strategy in order for you to set that kind of plan. You get the minimum risk reward where your strategy they give you now. Like there's a minimum.
That's why I say
What's
if
the
you check here, I write 1 to 6 RR minimum. 1 to 6 RR, 1 to 6, 1 to 5. You can catch 1 to 5 easily. In this particular 1 to 5 easily. I think 5 to 5 should be minimum stuff. But why I write 1 to 6 because I can easily count 1 to 6. 1 to 6 is always I don't know. It's always easy for me to catch. This is not 1 to 6. It's a easy something.
Okay,
This
then
one
sorry, my
one to
second
6.
question, like
I don't always catch
sorry,
1 to 6.
my second question, because in order for you to build confidence to do that, there is a level of mastery you reach. Like and you not even trade proper account. So how did you master this strategy? Like you mastered it because majority of us, when you do something, we'll be like, you are going against what we are doing, and at the end of
Scale
the
up.
day, you are mostly right. So I
Yes,
want to
and now you
understand how you master
Yes, please.
that strategy.
I don't know if some of you know when I started for it. I don't know, but let me just show you some things I was doing then. This is like let me just show you. This something last year. So if you are going into something like this, just get myself forex is a risky sometimes. If you want to just get my risk that money, map unlocked. So this is okay. Since somebody asking one lot is crazy. This is about last year, and this is $30 account. $30 account, $32. This one I was risking $32 in a trade. I was that time I just deposit $30, $32. I think I don't know how much it be that time, but one lot. Understand? Getting a perfect entry, then hitting your target. 500. So if you are doing something like this, for example, maybe say you do something like this consistent, or maybe 5 or even 10 times, maybe for a month or uh, for a month or 2 months, you don't scale up in capital matter. You can go back, like you can go again, something like in another challenge, write a plan again, go into another challenge. If you deposit 1,000 now, write plan. For example, risking 10% of $1,100. If we hit $100, 1 to 5, another trade where you go take, you go divide them into 2, which is 500 now, divide into 2, 250, 250. You hit CP. The TP now, you know, say 250 now, you go risk, you go hit more target, not 500 again. On the TP again, you divide. This is something you guys calm down, calculate. Before I do this plan, I don't already calculate, cool down, check. Not be everybody they do plan in this forex market, something like this. All these ones say I never really post. I post all these ones because I don't want person make a drag me, sure. They ask me questions. So
Sir Lingard, how long have you been trading?
a year plus.
A year plus.
You should ask who. I swear.
How long did it take you to master to just make you feel like you are doing the right thing?
Months. It took me months. I can't actually, but it took me months.
Okay. Because I'm so surprised you say a year plus.
Hello, boss.
August we make all people will know me. Okay, you know I think classic. Some people will know me, but I think you go see say this thing now they send something. I don't ready stage again. Now this is our last year, 2024 now. I already stage again now. See this thing.
How much money do you have?
This is 2024. I was bagging all these $500 profit, 1,000.
I'm really sorry, I beg. One more question. Sorry.
Now consistency matter.
Sorry, because this your growth na testimony, they amazing. So I just need like waiting be your how is your study routine like? Like how do you like study like for hours in a day, like 5 hours, 6
I
hours?
dey stay on my chart. I'm always on my chart. See, the thing is about learning from your own. I dey talk am back to back. This thing where I talk about entry now, maybe say end market no dey reach your entry. Then after liquidity take out, you guys just like find realistic zone. Maybe say you go pick where market no go leave you. This is something like I learned from my mistake. Maybe say market don't to leave me. I just calm down, see why and how I go take correction. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Learn from your mistake. If you take a trade and or you see say market leave you or get stopped out, the same thing go still happen another time. See, you go still get stopped out, and you know go still look for the problem or something like that, sort it out. This thing na life journey, not something. You see, it's not about let me just say the truth here. It's not about, for example, let me not say that is profitable. Another person they profitable. Tony, many of them, you understand, all of them they profitable. You understand? And they get their own way teaching, everybody get their own teaching and everything. You understand? If you meet that now, maybe say they profitable, they big, it teach you. You know go see they profitable. Because what they really learn from your own. See all this thing, you get time maybe say I don't reach maybe say I don't do chop loss. I can't define like strategy on my own. Maybe say I apply, like I understand maybe say you don't really hit stop loss too much. You define something maybe say you go stop to the stop loss. I can't define my own strategy to apply my own strategy. I understand. Maybe say you go name your own strategy. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So all these things now something you see. You guys calm down. Everybody they try on this own bet, but learning from your own mistake. Bro, I did stay for chat 247 that time. No be now we say I feel just go chat like this. My heart go just catch one or two. No be now. That time we say you go just hit SL back to back.
Hello, boss.
This
Boss,
time
can
why
you
they
hear
post
me?
This time what beside I don't
Yes,
delete
boss.
many of my TV. See,
That's 245.
I dey learn trading here
Ah,
now.
boy.
I dey learn trading here now. This now I dey do printing. Printing work, stuff like that. And I did do labor work that time too. So even if I did here, this workshop now, I did my chat. I remember one boy will tell me what that time he tell me say I did play game. You know all these chats game, this thing, all these app where we say you go open, all these candlestick learning stuff like that.
Yes.
I don't know if some of you don't do that thing.
I do
When they go the show
Guy
ads.
tell me say I dey waste my data, they play games, I dey learn stuff like that. That one no get attack, no come on. But if they tell me say I can't teach them for it. So all these things are something we be saying, you know, go really this thing are journey something. Journey something.
People go yeah you now. You know go.
People
Boss
go talk,
Profem,
man.
boss Profem and live account. Which one is the best?
I never trade pro before. You know, even when I don't get
Okay.
shishi that time, I did trade like $10 account, they flip them. I don't like prop. I don't like pro right from time because of number one, you go buy prop, the rules and everything. If you buy prop now,
Yes,
you
boss.
go use your money, buy the prop. It looks like say you use your money, buy demo account. So that demo account now
Yeah.
will be like it still apply rules.
Just
Maybe say
imagine.
if you fail, that money we use buy that thing, don't go. Even if you no fail and you hit your target, they give you account. You go still lose the money if you go against their rules again. Because say you use money buy 5,000 account, you pass the account. You think say that 5,000 don't be your own. It not be your own now. You get profit split, you get rules where we say if you lose them, they get what they call them, they something. We say
Daily drawdown.
daily drawdown. If you fail daily drawdown, second one you fail that one, every say person they enter losing streak. You don't lose the account. Am I lying?
Not
No,
like
So
you're
that.
not like that.
I know like so it's just better say I enter trade. You get
Trade your
the
$10.
you get feeling. Maybe say you take trade, hit TP, withdraw money enter your account. The feeling is different. That maybe say they trade for like 2 months. Or for
I
example,
trade
1 week,
for 3 months.
3 months, you never withdraw. You just trade the money self, you know just say you go.
Wow,
I'm not discouraging some people who see prop
I trade
is
3 months, man.
prop they help too. In some cases, everything gets disadvantage and advantage. Prop get advantage of it too. Some people feel use them as training section. Maybe say they never master the strategy or something like that because you get one guy I tell that one too. If you know one like waste money in learning, because myself I don't go lie, I waste money for learning, but it's like that one are real money. Why I just now part of the journey though. So this is something if you buy prop, you go use them as learning stuff like that. Maybe say you count the money as something where you don't already lose to. But you guys take them as training section, we say now real money, even if you pass and you go still they withdraw. You understand? If person will no get capital, if you buy and they practice stuff like that. I prop they help in capital matter, but
Okay.
I didn't use it. So if you want to engage in prop too, just be ready on its own at disadvantage.
Like loss of a thing.
Something like that.
Okay.
But I know they discourage anybody. Some people they use prop and they profitable.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Even they
true.
profitable pass many people with use many account. So everything gets advantage and disadvantage. Just that can you really be comfortable with this disadvantage? Now the thing.
Yeah, that's fact. Because there's
Lingard.
one time I trade Profem for like 3 months or maybe how many months. They say I breached the account. Oh. I say,
Me,
I'm not like
somebody like me, I never trade prop before. Prop like this. I never enter prop. You say I go start the create account, they buy prop. I never do them. If you check, I did do my $10. This one, I don't delete the account too. This one when I was doing $30 self. I don't know why I go delete. I just deleted when I was doing $10 challenge. When I did do $10. That time I $10 they do now. If I deposit $10 now, even my first piece you are buy now $10 to $10 to 500. No, $10 to 300. I used to buy my PC that time, and that was when I was trading US 30. And I got US 30 that time. I'm up and load that time 0.01. I just did tap on, says US 30 devil that time. So I was just like tapping it. And all of a sudden, I use and buy my first PC, which is that was Dell products. What is on?
Mr. Lingard,
Sir?
please, we have some questions on the chat. Can you just help us narrate them?
Chat. Oops. Lingard, locate to Lagos. You can give me money to locate to Lagos.
Which state are you even in?
I'm not in one state too. I just
Because I mostly see your WhatsApp status from Asaba.
I just run from state to state.
Lingard with this out.
Vacation, no.
And I want to kidnap our mentor.
Well, at the house of the
But I
address.
go come Lagos. I go come Lagos.
No,
but
you
that
say if you know his state, if at all you just feel breathing and you just make sure say you just see him. You get some kind of
Lingard, I beg come Lagos. I beg.
One or two bottles.
I'll come Lagos soon.
I beg come Lagos, Lingard. I beg.
Boss, when you come Abuja,
like when you go call, like when you plan to come, sir.
Middle of the year, sir. Let's just say. I never know. I don't know lie.
Boss, what of Abuja? When you come Abuja?
I will come Abuja too, sir. But all this one along middle of the year that time.
Okay.
Well, since everybody is asking, please come to Benin.
Benin.
We must Benin. If you come Benin, we must.
I know the near Benin.
No, it's the GRA part. It's very calm.
Are you scared? Are you scared of Benin because of what you did here?
Benin is actually. It's actually very.
Benin sweet. Benin sweet depends on the area.
I grew up in Lagos.
If you come something like Amagba, so Airport Road, so all those side cool, but no go side like Upper, Uselu, so all those side now be rugged. But
I don't far from Benin. Make a reach your side now.
You say?
I say I know far from Benin. Make a reach your side.
Yeah, which side you dey?
Now that Ondo side I dey close to Benin. Alright.
Okay, Ondo side. Okay.
No, which one go meet am for? I won't go teach am forex.
Come Kaduna.
If you want to teach me, no wahala.
Oh, calm down now.
You want to teach me, no wahala.
Come on now, today we dance class.
I pay for lodge for 5 days.
I beg. I fit talk that one later.
Lingard, please, I have a question. Please, are you not deleting the group? that's my hope.
I won't delete. I will not delete. I know the delete group.
No, okay.
Thank you. Not delete now.
Thank God, dude. Thank God,
Skibby there.
I have a question.
Hey, my dad's Skibby, na senior man.
Skibby and Lona. Una two, men are ready. They come for una two.
OG.
Evil Prince, OG is something.
Yes, nah.
Prince, I know say Prince. Una three.
That
if you don't end this call, una see my message on DM.
Chief, I feel ask question, have you?
So he tagged me, I've been innocent too.
Lingard, I feel ask question.
Please, you have a question on the list, please.
See, okay. I don't hear.
Lingard, is this
I
I
class
don't enter
being
chat.
recorded? Was this class
not
recorded?
finish Lingard for you now.
I ask how many hours you done there, here, sir?
Lingard,
Done
Sir,
there,
this
yeah.
is class
On
recorded.
9.
Lingard,
For like 2 hours plus now.
Okay.
Lingard, please. Is backtesting usually work?
What?
Backtesting.
I
Yes,
don't like
I have question on that.
back testing. Yeah. I prefer forward testing than back testing because, for example, now I open this chart, and I want to back test something like this. Go like this to here. You have already see everything will happen here. Something like this, and keep it there. I don't know if you understand. Something like this now. Let me open it again. Everything where there now don't clear.
On 4
See here.
hours.
So if you are playing it back now, maybe say you want to test the strategy and you are trying to, this thing is like telling yourself lies. You don't already see what you have here.
Yes.
You go to get them clear. But if you check, person when they do back testing, they always hit TP.
Expo.
You can cut it on 4 hours or daily.
So this thing is like telling yourself lies and all that. I prefer for a test website, you go do analysis, screenshot and leave it. If market players well, then you know that you actually got it right. Than you got the for about testing and everything. You go
The,
to
the
go.
reason the reason why I ask is because I've been doing backtesting for more than a month now. I'm getting it. But if I do analysis, I'm seeing it
Oh God.
Exactly.
Yes, now that's what I'm saying. You are telling yourself lies because you don't already see them. You go just the mark them. Yeah, you are hitting TP, everything they hit TP, but you get that recharge, you don't do anything.
No,
Boss.
Lingard,
Better
Chat
it's
go
not a
put.
it's not a funny thing. It's not a funny thing, bro. What I'm trying to say,
was Lingard.
I just experienced it that if I'm doing the backtesting, I'll just be seeing everything live. This thing is working out. This thing is working out. But if I do it for testing, it's not even working at all.
Yes, now that's what I'm saying. If you do it for testing and you fail, this is when this is the time you this is the real distant practice. You do it for testing and you fail, you look for the problem and solve it out. Move to the next stage. From there, you start getting better. Unlike you doing back testing and getting everything, you just the hit TP back to back. I don't know if you
Sir, is this
understand.
class being recorded, sir?
The class is being recorded.
I understand. Please, go to the chat. There is a situation in the chat, please.
Even like I could give you that time by what will be the time, sir? 23.
Today not the last class.
11:29.
You see, 11:40. I'm moving out.
Thank you
Boy,
very much for your time, bro.
last
God
class.
bless you.
Last class. Oh man, Lingard
Today
dedicated
now
his
you
time.
suppose do party now.
Some people will give how many setup
Party now.
give you now?
Give your boy.
How many setup will I give you now? Una complain about setup. I give you a back-to-back setup. Everybody, no.
Boss, some of
No
us,
yellow
some of
bus
us,
to the
we
The
setup.
some
pay
of
be
we
say
not get money
I
to
dey
fund there.
post setup. Wait, the pay be say I dey post setup for
Most
buy
of
or
us never
sell.
fund
Person they
to.
go against. Person they send setup for buy, they buy, which is actually it's not
That
like
guy get balance.
perfect too,
That guy
but
get balance.
You
Now
don't
why?
see all of them now. Light skin will kill them for the place now.
That guy get balance. Now why they go against you? No worry,
Mhm.
just keep back.
In game mind.
Get balance.
Mr.
Get balance.
In my day back.
Ain't got to buy the sell.
Who they
The guy just
Who
get
goes
by
you
to
get person who ask me a question. You get person who ask me a question now. I beg. My just this is around next 10 minutes now. Everything will end.
So you know going to
I
reply
did
our chat for group again.
I I know the reply before I dey reply now if I did less busy.
No, say now we be your current student.
See,
If you don't
I
turn old
check
student
now.
now,
See, let me tell you something. Something I know you understand. How many people did this section? How many people did this class? How many people did in our class? 100 and something people, Abi.
Yes.
August, same thing. Another section, same thing. Another same thing. Now, if you imagine all of you, 100 and something people sending me message in my DM, I
Every
like
day.
I resemble robots. You know how many
Lingard,
messages you DM?
Yeah,
Let me. Let me just show
Yeah,
you.
Give me that job. Make I dey help you dey reply. Make I dey do your PA.
Let me just
yeah.
Moderator. Give me that job. No worry. I go face am.
okay, you can see all my secret now. Now what you want?
Your
You
secret
want
na
to
plan.
collect your babe.
Imagine that
You know how
guy.
many phone Lingard get? You guy will get like 6 phones.
Now we get that one. No, it's let me go. Just go. They see.
If
So all these ones now message. Other ones they load safe.
Me, I want look
hell,
say one bad
Boy,
GM
I
like
beg,
one
serious
of
age.
mentor.
Even
So
for this
Nice
message,
boy.
say some people go don't cause. They will be like, you know, reply them.
you know, you see people
Boss,
when they send 6
But
messages.
Lingard
how you they take save their number?
private,
Jesus.
Eh?
but
Like,
Lingard private men
how you they take save number?
then the pack GL
You
Huh?
get
Google.
this WhatsApp update where they really help. You understand? You go just press save. You go just bring the person name. You go just save them like that. You not go really
Okay.
like
Yeah,
care to
I'm
the
like,
But
damn, bro.
Lingard. How about your private student? You do
Okay.
reply them as well.
I did
Just
reply, Mike.
imagine.
I have group. I have
Ah,
group yeah, for private people too. So I
Honest.
always try to reply everybody. That's the thing.
that's nice.
Mr. Lingard, please, why don't you use usually do setup all this setup stuff,
Why don't I do it?
all this setup signal, all the signal stuff?
Why don't I give signal?
Upon these billions of messages,
Hey,
make you do
Mama,
this.
There
you
is
think that this
pressure.
signal?
There is this. I don't want to stress myself again. That's the
You know,
thing. Because
no need to distress yourself. You don't pass that one.
see, if you they give setup now, I feel decide like this. Say I don't go trade this week. While people will pay for signal stuff like you go see you go they find setup for them. And if you give them, if you like the first setup, suddenly you hit yourself, you go to feel bad for them. And that one they give like I know they like all this one. I don't give signal before, so I know how they feel. I just stop it now.
Okay. Please, I'll go to the chat. You go to the chat. There's a question in the chat.
When I just take on a time. Time don't already finish. Just I don't just enter.
No, for the
Uh,
chat, as in this
Yes,
particular
sweet.
chat, this particular chat, and the Zoom chat.
the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
I did on this good sell, but I don't know sure. Mm-hmm.
On the chat.
I did Zoom chat now.
Up. Wait.
Now you answer this question.
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Wow.
Nah.
So
This
ask again,
nigga,
my son.
this nigga came with a gun in a knife fight.
I'm a guy. No, ask again. What it done now?
Yeah.
Two. If our first pullback is far from our POI, can we still use that? Can we still use the POI as can we still use it as the liquidity, or we expect a pullback near to the POI before we can call it a valid POI? Are you there?
You never finished you ask me if I there. I run.
Okay. If our first pullback is far from our POI, can we still use it as our liquidity, or we expect a pullback next to the POI? Then we use that one as our liquidity. And if there is nothing like a pullback getting in front of our POI, can we still and we go to a lower time frame? It's not something like all this little pullback. Can we use that one as our liquidity or any other stuff?
Okay. Let me explain. You have structure like this now. You have other block, something like this. Pull back here, go up. Now, this is a pullback, and this POI, this is your POI other block here. And this pullback is a bit far from the breaker block. I'll explain now, person they saying. If you ask me that other question, I'll kick you out here now. See, this pullback now is a bit far from this other block. So what they have to do, like I said, check zones here in lower time frame. After this particular liquidity takeout, market will pick that zone and do what? Buy. For example, something like that happened in USD GPY. All these things, market or like everything like that, they always in my mind. If I see something like that in the chat, I will not say something like this don't repeat itself before. Let me just show you. USD GPY. This zone here. If you check, okay, let me just zoom out again. Let me show you in bigger time frame how it looks like. Now, we have other block down. Abby.
Yeah.
And here, where is the first pullback? Here is the first pullback. This is a structure. Before taking on this particular structure, this is the first pullback. Go up. So now, market can actually use this liquidity to pick this other block. What you have to do is to go lower time frame to check the reaction that happened inside the first zones here or any other block that is near to this particular other pullback for you to mitigate and start buying. That's when I saw there is a POI here in 15 minutes time frame, which is the breakout block. And you can see the breakout block inside there. That I used it and buy. Have I answered your question?
Okay. That's there's another. Let me take another one.
Last question.
2 minutes
Ah,
remaining.
my boss, I beg,
Hotel like I beg go. Last question.
sir.
Ask your question. Ask your question. Time don't go now.
Please, what are the candles you use for confirmation before taking?
Nothing like I don't use candles. I use liquidity takeout, liquidity sweep, change of character, and other block, retracement to the other block.
Okay. If you have a breaker block and it has a liquidity protecting the breaker block, and you know that there will be another block below. So that if the breaker block has been used, that particular if the market is doing a replacement, it's coming to that particular other block. But based on what based on the vacation I've purchased, that particular other block means usually hold trade anymore.
Your question, sir, I don't understand. Is
What
it a
I'm trying to
question?
say is that yes, sir, what I'm trying to say is that if you have if you have if you get the bias of the market and you see that for example now we want to buy, you are in an option, we are looking for buying opportunity, and you see a buying opportunity like a breaker block, and we see our liquidity protecting it. So after we take the entry on that breaker block and market go our way, if market is increasing back, the other block below, why isn't why don't usually affect the other block? It's only stupid.
Let me just try and draw a diagram. You have something like this. Going up like this. Now, retracement, mitigate the breaker block, go up, coming back. You say that why don't market always use this particular order block?
Yeah.
In some cases, market they use them, but if you have like if this zone now, what will I say, is if something like this trend liquidity breakout, then you're expecting what market to like this is something where we say if you get setups for down like a POI unmitigated zone for down, maybe say market supposed to go and mitigate it. Market will just not respect you if you go down to mitigate it for buy. If you have but market is okay, market they respect them. Respecting the breakout block, then coming back to pick the other block, it always work. But just I say, if some cases market go just sell.
Boss, picking this other block of a timber, sometimes you see other block will be long or breaker block. Sometimes they used to be very long, and if you calculate your stop loss again, your stop loss will be
Then
wide.
if you go lower time frame, like I said, go lower time frame, check those entries. So that place other block now, you can actually see a breakout block that is next to that liquidity. You just pick them.
Okay. Thank you very much. I
So
really
please, you
appreciate
answer
it.
this question.
You don't pass
And
our
that,
time. See the time when
Lord
I got.
Lingard.
please, just check this one. Just check this one. That chart you showed before. Can you hear me?
Okay,
That
yeah,
chart you showed before, the price swept. That chart you showed, the price swept the liquidity now. So after price trigger liquidity, if you go to the 5 minutes and you give like liquidity structure entry, would you have taken that in?
which one?
That chart you used to explain before, that buy you explained before.
Which is USD POI?
Yes, that buy.
What happened?
So if you look at it now, price swept liquidity first, reacted from that page before coming down to mitigate the POI you bought from. So after price swept that now, I think you went to the 5 minutes and you gave the like liquidity structure entry. Would you have taken it?
I
Or
want to
give
get
that?
your question. I want to get your question. So this particular ask again.
So this particular stuff now, price swept the liquidity first, then reacted. After sweeping, it reacted from it before coming down to this your POI. Now, after price swept this POI, now if you go to the 5 minutes and let's say, for example, now there's now a liquidity structure entry, we have taken it.
No, I won't take it. I will still wait for my entry now.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.